This is the K-pop show with Erik.
We're gonna talk about everything.
Do you ever wish you had a normal life where you can date and go out and have fun without being recognized as Erik?
Yes, absolutely. I think it's, especially in the first few years of my life here in Korea, I was like very, very stressed out about it because I like couldn't do anything. Now I think I'm adjusted to a point where I've come to terms that like this is my life and this is my career. There are gives and takes of any career, and this is just part of it. I'm not bothered anymore by like people constantly recognizing me or asking for photos or autographs. Like I don't mind it, but it did take a lot of adjusting to, and I felt like I was paranoid for a long time because I would just feel like, and what you guys may or may not realize is Korea is a very small country. And everybody knows everything, and Korea has the fastest internet in the world. And so if you do anything, it's up on the internet somewhere at some point. My way, I think, subconsciously of dealing with that was just be as comfortable as I can wherever I am, just not really care about it. And if I take that approach, then people feel the same way about me. So it's not so much like, oh my gosh, that's Erik. It's like, oh, yeah, he's always like at this cafe just drinking coffee. Or, oh, he always just walks around the city with his backpack and he's just taking, meetings and meeting up with friends everywhere. Like, I think that is kind of how I approached it and dealt with it so that people, when they do see me, they're not like freaked out. And then I still get like, what, can I have an autograph and I take a picture? I'm like, yeah, that's fine. Like, I don't really care. I look crazy, but if you're okay with that and you just don't post it, that's like usually my thing. It's like, I'll take a picture with you, just please don't post it anywhere. Because I look like I do in the podcast video. Do I wish I had a normal life? Yeah, sometimes. But at the same time, I love my job, I love what I do, and I'm very appreciative. Last one, here we go.
What are your favorite areas of K-pop directions as they've gone, sound-wise and stylistically?
Before I debuted, I was a fan of like Shinhwa and Flight to the Sky and Poa. And then, like, that's like, I'm in my head, for me, that's like first generation. Second generation was like 2 p.m., Wonder Girls, 2 a.m., a lot of JYP artists, because I felt like, for me, they had a lot more of an American sound at that time. And I think because they had a lot of Korean Americans in their groups, it was relatable for me. So, like, I could see people and be like, oh, maybe I could be that person one day, or I could, like, it would have been really cool for me to be in that group, or they speak English, so I feel related to them in some way. And I think that's why, like, JYP, I was always like, oh, that's like such a cool company kind of thing. SM was cool, but like, I never really got into like Dongbang Shingi or Super Junior. I feel like during that time when they got big, I was not listening to K-pop. I was listening to like just American pop. Savage Garden, BB Mac and Outkast and Ray Charles and whatever. I don't know. Right. Just random stuff. Yeah, I love Ray Charles. So yeah, I think that era was like, those were my times growing up. You too.
Yeah. I mean, let's briefly touch on how different it is to consume K-pop from when we were young.
Lordy.
We used to have to go behind the barber shop, the Korean barber shop, in this like little closet where they ran like a secret operation, and you would have to pay $1 per VHS rental. And for you young kids out there, VHS is like an actual videotape, and not a small one that your parents may still have a car where you put the videotape into. Imagine that times 20.
It's huge.
And so
you mean cassette tape?
Cassette tape.
Yeah.
Cassette tape.
So this is a VHS. It's like a full out book, the size of it.
Right. Like a Harry Potter book. I don't know if you guys are consuming Harry Potter through iPads now, but look on Google, type in book, and you'll find what that is.
Right.
But it was really interesting because we would have to go and rent that, and we would see like one episode of Music Bank, or I don't even know if Inkigayo existed then. Right?
Inkigayo,
it's like Music Bank.
They were called different stuff, like Music Top 10 or whatever. Like
right, top 10 people would vote in, and we would watch these Shinhwa videos. And Erik even requested to my dad to buy like a standalone mic so we could both perform together in the living room, move all the tables, and do our thing.
Do the flip kicks and stuff.
Yeah, Shinhwa was so incredible. And then my interest in K-pop kind of waned, right?
Mm.
I conformed to American society, and
Well, you went like weird, like 70s rock. You became like a 90-year-old grandpa. You were like, yeah, AC/DC. I was like, what? Like, why?
yo,
Def Leppard.
I was in middle school trying to find my way.
It was,
Okay.
he bought an electric guitar and would play the same riff 100 times.
Shout out Stairway to Heaven.
Can you do that real quick? Bing, 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 bing. And like,
And I don't think I ever got that.
It was awful.
I have small hands, right? And
Dude.
it's really hard for me to reach the strings.
he had an amp and it would just reverberate throughout the house and it would be the same like 8-second loop over and over and he'd never get it right.
Yeah.
It was awful.
Yeah, but I, you know, it sounds like you're saying that I'm not good at instruments, which is a lie because I was all state viola. I was all state viola. Many people don't know this.
What
but
grade?
I was 8th grade.
8th grade.
Erik
What
Namey,
chair?
all state cello. It was very good, but he's going to say that cello has a little bit more competition. But
Who plays the viola, bro?
smart people that know that there's nobody playing the viola.
So it's a pure statistical game for you.
Exactly.
Okay, that's fine. As long as you admit that.
I'll tell
I'm
my
okay.
kids I was first chair viola. They don't even know the details.
But you were not first chair.
Not
Not at
first chair.
all state.
First chair at high school.
Yeah, I was first chair middle
There's
and
no
high
Asian
school. But no, yeah, you guys have it so much easier to consume K-pop because we have internet and we have YouTube and like we were literally renting like boxes of books and we would like rewind it and replay it and try to get back to the same point over and over and over again. And then we're like illegally downloading like streams, not what do you call it, MP3s. Yeah, because that was like the only way to get music then.
Orpheus.
I don't even remember, but it was just like I was like 12,
Yeah.
and like that was the only way to get one. And it would take an hour to listen to one song.
This is the K-pop Show with Eric